I just like running, how it just like is a release of emotions for me.
Running cross country at the Oakwood School in Greenville is a big part of Olivia Thorn's life, pushing through the pain since 6th grade.
I just really have to focus and push myself and tell myself I can do it, and I can usually run pretty fast if I do that.
Now, a high school sophomore with a personal 5K best of 23 minutes, turning to nature to quiet the brain. The pain impacts it too.
It was a whole different pain that I cannot even explain.
Pain that grounded this runner.
I actually started throwing up and could not think straight, could not do anything normal like I usually could.
Her normal quickly turned upside down.
She didn't go back to school for a month and a half.
From doctor to diagnosing, pictures of Olivia's brain showed something wrong.
You definitely could see that it was an abnormal mass in the brain, and that it had blood and was very concerning, very large, in the central part of the brain. So it was very scary. I didn't want to look at it.
Olivia's mom, Leanna, is a physician trained in emergency medicine.
I was scared too that it was so big and in such a location. I didn't think that we would be able to handle it here at Vidant.
Vidant surgeons at the James and Connie Maynard Children's Hospital could handle performing Olivia's craniotomy, though the complexity of brain surgery didn't initially sink in for Olivia.
So I was so worried about coming with half my head shaved or my whole head shaved.
Her parents knew immediately.
You're signing a consent form for craniotomy. It's horrible. It's horrible. It was scary too, as a physician, having her go to the operating room and not be there with her.
But there were many people with her, spiritually and emotionally. They prayed when Olivia went into surgery to have that tangled mass of blood vessels removed.
They had been bleeding and clotting and bleeding and clotting, and that's why her headaches were progressively worsening.
Hours of surgery.
The problem with this area is that it was near the speech center, so she could have had some arm or leg paralyzation or speech, not being able to speak. So when she was in recovery, we wanted her to talk.
Wanting to hear Olivia.
I think it was better than hearing Mommy for the first time because, it meant success, at least a short-term success.
Short and now, after 2 years, longer-term success. Surgeons proving they could perform complex surgery in her hometown.
I think both the nurses and the surgeons are so nice and come and check on you so much and really want to make sure that you're okay.
Without the Children's Miracle Network helping that hospital be what it is today, we would have had to go somewhere else, which would have really been a struggle.
Instead, they could focus on Olivia.
After my surgery, when I got home, I remember waking up for the first time almost in my whole entire life, feeling so amazing without a headache, and it was just amazing to me.
And amazing to be back home, back out here running, releasing those emotions and healing.